Hi there, welcome to Invisalign Diary number 21. I'm 6 months or so now, almost 7 months into the post-treatment phase, which means that I'm just into retention and making sure that my teeth stay good. As you've probably seen from my previous videos, I've had a nighttime retainer for my top teeth. Well, a couple of days ago I went back to my orthodontist and had new mould taken. It wasn't actually by my orthodontist himself because unfortunately he was unwell. They did ask if they could cancel my my appointment, but because it was on the day, because it was a sudden thing, I had to ask if someone else could perhaps do it, because it was only to take the moulds of my teeth for new retainers. And my dad was coming to take me there, and he was already an hour into his journey. So yeah, we did do that, and I spoke to my orthodontist's assistant, who is extremely knowledgeable anyway, and had a very good conversation with her about several things. So, yeah, I lay there again. She put these big trays in my mouth full of, I think it was orange. I can't remember if it was blue or orange, isn't that weird? I think it's orange. Orange sort of plasticine-y stuff, plastic, which then goes around your teeth and you stay there, the top and the bottom ones later. And then it sets, and then they prise it off your teeth. Sort of a noise, and then they can make new retainers from that. So they kind of fill that impression with sort of cement, and then from that cement they've got a copy of your mouth, which I've got from last time, like this, and then they can make new retainers out of plastic. So she did that top and bottom, and I've got them here. I've got a green box for them, and that's the bottom ones, like that. That's my new one, because I didn't have bottom ones before, because my orthodontist wanted my teeth to fall into alignment naturally for the bite on the bottom. And also I have top ones, new top ones as well. And the difference with these, there we go. The difference with these is that it's slightly, the height is lower, if you see what I mean. It's not as big. Doesn't go up over my gums, and that's because I did mention that I was a bit concerned about gum recession, which I've mentioned in previous videos. It's been a thing that's going on, and so she had a very, very good look at my gums, and she took pictures to send to my orthodontist as well, so he's going to have a look at that, and next time I see him we'll discuss what we can do. She had a look at my gums, and her conclusion was she can't actually see why there should be any gum recession, because my gums are great. She said that they look healthy, they're clean, they're pink, there's no bacteria that she can see. Basically I've got very good gums. My oral hygiene is very good, because obviously I take care of my mouth, because, well, you should, shouldn't you? So we knew this tooth had a bit of recession, and you can see that there. You can see quite a lot more above where the tooth should finish, and we knew that was a thing. So that's fair enough, but I'm just concerned that above this one and this one is starting to do the same, only a little. It's not too severe. I don't have any sensitivity. She asked about that, and I said no, it's all fine. She said, well, it's not a problem, your teeth are healthy, but obviously we want to stop the gum receding as quickly as possible, because gum doesn't grow back. You can have gum grafts, which apparently is expensive. We haven't discussed any treatment for that, because it's not too bad at the moment. So basically all you can do is stop it. So if I could stop it right now as it is, I'd be happy, because it's perfectly fine. But it's just wondering what it is that's causing it. In my opinion, I think it's my nighttime retainer, because every day my teeth are let loose into the world and they start to move. And then in the nighttime, when I put it on, it feels a little tight, and that's perfectly normal, because your teeth do want to move, and the retainer is there to bring them back to where they were when you finish your treatment. That's the whole point of retention. But I think maybe that daily, very minor, but daily trauma is perhaps a little much for the teeth that have been moved the most, because above where I have the gum recession, those teeth are the ones that moved the most, namely that one, that one, that one, and that one. That's where most of the movement happened in my mouth. So I'm not surprised it's there. Someone in the comments from previous video said you shouldn't be having gum recession, and that's right, but my teeth moved so much. If you remember what they looked like before, they were sticking out something rotten. So I'm amazed that the gum followed them down that far at all. It might just be that the gum's kind of given up trying to come down that far. I don't really know how it works, so I will talk to my orthodontist about it again in a couple of months. Photographs were taken so that we can see how it is now and if there's any change between that and the next time. His assistant gave me some sensitive toothpaste. It's only little sort of trial things of it, just to see if that helps at all. She asked if I used an electric toothbrush, which is such a weird way of saying it. She asked if I used an electric toothbrush, which I do, because that's the best thing to clean your teeth without hurting your gums, because the manual ones is quite vigorous and violent towards your gums. So yeah, I'm brushing carefully. I'm brushing in the morning and in the evening. If I've had something that's particularly stuck to my teeth, then I'll brush as well. But again, not hard. So, you know, as she said, my teeth are nice and clean, so I just got to be careful with my gums and then work it out. So, since it is the retainer, last time I saw my orthodontist, I said to him, would it be possible to have maybe a bigger bar behind my teeth at the top? Because I have the front four at the top do have a bar behind them, and the bottom front 6 do as well. They're only small bars, but I have bars. Is it possible just to have a bigger bar and not have the retainer? And he said, no, really, you need both. Because of my mouth and how crowded it is, which I understand, that's fair enough. But he also said that if I had a bigger bar, there's a chance that it would get knocked, maybe by my bottom teeth. His assistant the other day, a couple of days ago when I saw her, she said that if you bite into apples and stuff, then that can knock against the bars, and if it's, you know, bigger, then there's more chance it will break. I don't eat that many apples, I must say, and I suppose I could just cut up apples with a knife, if I ever did. You know, I don't have to bite into apples. If I could just go to having a bigger bar, longer or thicker, I don't really mind. I don't feel the bar in the slightest. There is, you know, it's amazing, there are 2 bars in my mouth, and I just don't think about it. It's incredible. Rather than have the nighttime retainer, I would happily do that. But in the meantime, yeah, this one's been cut, as I say, so that it doesn't, there we go. It's been cut so that it doesn't go over my gums. You can see it's very low down my teeth. But I'd already done that with my other one anyway. So, yeah. You're probably thinking, are you worried? You know, you seem a bit concerned. I'm not too worried. Obviously, I want it to stop. I think it will stop at some point as my teeth settle down, because, you know, eventually they will fix in this new position, and that's the whole point of the retention, is to keep them there so they can solidify. So when they solidify, I should imagine that it'll be a much more stable environment for my gums. So that's a good thing. But yeah, if I could change, then I would. So yeah, she said she'd talk to him about it, and then when I see him in a couple of months, we can look at how it's changed and if that's something we can do, see what he thinks. So obviously I'll keep you updated. Otherwise, everything's great. You know, my teeth still look superb. They're still in the beautiful arc they were when I finished the treatment. Look. It's pretty darn perfect. I get lots of nice comments as well, people saying how nice my teeth look. And that's wonderful, because I haven't had that for some 25 years. So yeah, I can deal with a little bit of gum recession, but I do want it to stop. So I'll let you know how it goes, as I say. In the meantime, thanks very much for watching. If you like my videos, if you like this video, then there's 20 other ones, plus the Invisalign review, all in the playlist, which you can find in the description. And I've got other stuff as well. I've been doing some music, some video game content. There's loads of stuff on my channel. A review of a camera as well, because I've been taking some digital photos for the past year and a half. So lots of stuff to look at if you like my stuff. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Ask me questions in the comments. That's cool. Take care. Bye.